to the pole vaults, and the young Mondo Duplantis, the Swedish-American, who is the world lead this year with 590. Again, we were talking to him in the press conference on Friday. What a charming, mature young man he is for one so young. Has pole vaulting in the genes, of course, with his father Greg, but picked up a pole vault for the first time at the age of 4 or 5, he said. And here he is. Oh, great technique. He's the best pole vaulter in the family, he said, and already at 17 years old, looking very, very accomplished indeed. Safely over at 571.
Mondo Duplantis then, second attempt at 576 for the youngster in this competition. So much younger than everybody else in the contest. But what a head he's got on his shoulders. Oh, that's nice. That's a lovely vault from the youngster. Duplantis then cleared the previous two heights first time. Little hiccup there at 576, but he's not a big lad either. When he muscles up a little bit, this kid is going to go higher and higher. The high point there, well over the bar. He just had the penetration to come down on the far side of it. Gave it quite a scrape on the way down, I think, Mondo Duplantis. But of course, it helps enormously to be coached by your dad. He's called the Pele of the pole vault. And I'm beginning to understand more and more why that might be the case. Maintains his challenge, does the young Swede. Mondo Duplantis then. He's cleared 581. His first attempt at 586.
Duplantis then, 586, first attempt. Crowd willing him over, and he gets it! A huge roar! Well, that's the best we've seen from this young man in Europe. He's done some huge vaults in the States. A recent World Junior record of 593. And this just shows the talent he has. 18 years of age. From a pole vaulting dynasty, his family, even his grandfather was a great pole vaulter. His mother was a Swedish heptathlete in the 80s. His dad cleared 5 meters 80s, way beyond what his dad cleared. 586. Sweden have got a new star. Mondo Duplantis. Sensational from the youngster. He's a lot more like Le Villani, you know, in his style. He's not as big as some of the other guys. He's very athletic. He's pretty quick, Tim. He ran 1050, 700 meters recently. It was a slightly wind-aided. You know, he's got speed, but as you rightly said, as he gets a bit stronger, you know, he's inevitably going to get better. And for the moment, though, he'll be very happy with how he's progressing.
Sam Kendricks, they're the world champion, posing and congratulating. Posing with and congratulating on Mondo Duplantis. Here is the youngster. I've already said to you that Mondo, as he's known His nickname is a special young man, and that's one reason why. Under enormous pressure there. Goes clear at 5 meters 90. And he's not muscled up yet. I mean, he looks like a skinny kid, doesn't he? He looks like a skinny teenager alongside the more mature physiques and musculature of Kendricks and Lavillenie and Barber and Lisek. He really doesn't look like he should be doing this, but his power to weight ratio is clearly fantastic. His spatial awareness superb, his speed, and just his general athletic agility marks him down surely as a future world record holder. Back to the youngster, Mondo Duplantis, in a spot of bother. Third attempt at 5 meters 86. He's already cleared 580. Remember, his world under 20 record is 590. This is final chance at 586, and he takes it with both hands, pumping the air there. Stays in the fight, doesn't he, the youngster? Lavillenie he's seen go over first time. He's seen Kendricks go over second time, and he's one of the big three now in many respects. Because not only here today, but with his form in recent weeks consistently, he has been up there mixing it with the big names. And he rightly now has guaranteed himself a place in the first three. Or has he? Yes, he has. Just checking the jumping order. Duplantis second to last in the jumping order. Kendricks, remember, went clear.
Of course, we are happy to help and make him feel his athlete comme Mondo fortement.
Amazing to think that's 6 meters 5. Remember that incredible European Championship. 6 meters already this year, admittedly a good few weeks back. 571, second attempt. Ah, there you go. Just drifting off a little there, but has the height, and Duplantis joins the party. We've got a great competition in store here. So Kendricks, Walsh, Lisek and Duplantis all clear at 571. And again, look at the room that he has to spare. Big clearance for him. As ever, Sam first to congratulate his I hesitate to call them rivals. I don't know if Sam thinks of anyone as a rival. They're all friends out there.
Third and final attempt from Mondo Duplantis at 5 meters 81. This is a height that he would nail again and again without any trouble, European champion. And he nails it tonight. The pressure matters, and he responds wonderfully. European champion, remember last year in Berlin, way beyond 6 meters on that occasion. This youngster, but when the last chance is offered to him, he grabs it with both hands. 6:05 he cleared to win in Berlin. He's back in the fight. Going clear at the second time of asking at 5:93. Just saw Kendricks fail for the third time, and that is a rare defeat for Sam Kendricks, the world champion. Here is Mondo Duplantis, 5:93. Bosh, thank you very much. And that threw the gauntlet down, slapped it down at the feet of Sam Kendricks, who would fail a second time, and then, as we saw, fail a third time. Duplantis then confirmed as the winner by a clear height from Sam Kendricks. And this duel between these two, with one or two other bit part players like Lisek and Nielsen and Walsh and Lavillenie, will be one of the highlights of this summer season. Duplantis now, 581, has 571 in the bag. Thank you very much, that'll do. Don't forget that Mondo Duplantis, clearing 6:05 to win the European title last year, said in a press conference yesterday that that was one of those days in Berlin where just everything was aligned, everything clicked. He couldn't put a single cell of his body wrong. He's going pretty well here tonight, Duplantis. Had a little hiccup at 5:51, cleared that second time, but he passed 5:61, has popped over 5:71 and 5:81, both of them first time, and he's looking good. And this is a great contest building up in the pole vault at the far end of the stadium, entertaining the crowd supremely well on that second bend.
Going on, the pole vault continuing. Duplantis at 582, been very good so far. Actually leads because of no failures. And again, nicely clear. The 19-year-old, you know, some of these really good, talented youngsters who've been around, we've been talking about them for so long, you forget that they're still so young, forget that they still have so much potential and ability to unfurl literally here in the pole vault. They've said he's a maverick, that he's just, of course his dad was a world-class pole vaulter.
Now, Duplantis. 587, first attempt. Oh, yes. It's almost balletic, isn't it? Poetry in motion, Duplantis. This is the young man who many believe will take this discipline to untouched heights over these next few years. He's still so young. He pops over 587 there, his fourth vault of the evening, his fourth consecutive first-time clearance, and just quietly gets on with the job, doesn't he, Mondo? Armand Duplantis.
He's had a clear card so far. Exactly mimics that of Lisek. The 19-year-old Swede, based in America, of course. Oh, he goes clear as well. Duplantis, now 3 of them clear at 592. So, Kendrick's yet to go at this. See if he can get over it, but Duplantis and Lisek leading the way here with Braz.
Mondo Duplantis cleared up 573. Okay, he came in at 558, popped over that first time, and 573. Here he goes at 583. He's one of this astonishing trio of 6-meter vaulters this year, and that one no trouble at all for the young Swede. Brought up in the USA, but has opted to continue vaulting for Sweden. Of course, with Sam Kendricks vaulting 6:06 at the US Championships. That is now the US record. There was this ridiculous situation after Berlin last year where Duplantis won the European Championships